Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Frey, and here on Heavenly Terp, we dive into all sorts of topics, including OnlyFans, cannabis, festivals, and so much more. But today for Terpene Tuesday, we're going to be diving into CBD and everything you need to know to understand the basics of CBD. So if you're excited to learn a little bit about CBD, go ahead and stick around. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell to get notified every time I post. Let's get right into it. I forgot. We gotta take a dibs together, guys. I'm like frantically looking out the window, waiting for my bed frame to get here. I'm so excited. No more mattress on the floor. Woo! Make sure you Q-tip. Always Q-tip. Always Q-tip. Alright, so please excuse the mess in my room. I have some new furniture coming today, so it's a little bit of a mess. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and dive into CBD. So what is CBD and why do I keep hearing about it? So I'm going to go ahead and talk about CBD because a lot of the times people overlook CBD because it's not the main psychoactive ingredient. It's not going to give you that high feeling. So a lot of people just overlook it and don't look into it. So I'm going to tell you why you keep hearing about it because it's very important. So let's start into the breakdown. So first of all, CBD is one of the main cannabinoids found in cannabis, and some of its benefits can include helping with anxiety, helping with insomnia, helping with chronic pain, and helping with addiction. So a lot of the times people who are struggling with addiction will use cannabis or CBD in order to help curb their cravings for whatever they were addicted to. And a lot of the times that is stigmatized as not being sober. And a way that we can stop that stigma and to educate people how it is being sober is by educating people on CBD, which is the non-psychoactive cannabinoid in cannabis. So we know that last week we talked about THCV and how that was one of the other cannabinoids in cannabis, but the main two are THC and CBD, which is the two percentages that you'll see presented most often at dispensaries when you go to purchase, and you'd have to look at the COA to see the other cannabinoids. However, CBD and THC are always going to be the main two that are presented in the percentages at your local dispensaries. So in order to help break the stigma on cannabis use to help addiction, chronic pain, and just being used as a medication in general, CBD is a very important part of that education process. Forms of usage. All right, so topicals are amazing to relieve pain in joints, muscles, and localized areas. Let me get out my little pointer. Everyone seemed to like it the first time, so I'll use it again. So this is going to be the muscle joint and cream that you can use that is infused with CBD. However, this one is hemp derived. You can get cannabis derived ones from your local dispensary. And these are great to rub onto localized areas in order to help with pain, inflammation, etc. Gummies are a great way to dose and medicate without having to take time out of your day. So that would be here. You know, you could just pop a quick gummy in your mouth and continue on with your day. And you can also stack it on top of smoking. So gummies are just a great way to kind of baseline medicate. Tinctures are the best for those who want a high concentrate of the medication without having to smoke or bring attention to themselves. So that would be a tincture like this. Tinctures are what I personally use the most of. If you're new here, I talk about tinctures quite a lot on my page. Tinctures are extremely beneficial for those trying to get the mood stabilizing benefits out of cannabis, or things like your nervous system, regulating your nervous system. Also helps with stomach problems. Do your research into your tinctures, but tinctures are amazing. I will be doing a video on tinctures at some point, but just make sure that you're looking into whatever tincture you're getting. Some are cannabis, some are CBD, some are RSO. Make sure you're looking into those. Again, I'll do a video on those at some point, but tinctures are best for those who are trying to get a high concentrate of the medication without necessarily having to smoke and all of that. And then flower is a great way for those to get a smoke fix without psychoactive effects. So CBD flower is a form of cannabis flower that doesn't give you a psychoactive effect, that can curb your smoke craving without giving you any psychoactive effects. So I personally used it to help me quit smoking cigarettes, and I haven't smoked cigarettes in like a year, I believe. I believe I'm about a year without a cigarette. And CBD flower and cannabis flower helped me do that. So if you're looking to get some sort of smoke fix from something that's not going to harm your body, try CBD. And also if you're trying not to get too high. Oh, sorry, I went the wrong way. All right, so what are some other uses for CBD? Because we see CBD being advertised for things other than medication, like gummies and tinctures and stuff like that. So CBD can be used for many things other than medicating humans. And some of those other uses are pets can benefit from CBD use. CBD products are perfectly safe for your furry friend as long as they're derived from the hemp variety of the cannabis plant. Products derived from the marijuana variety of cannabis, however, are not safe for animal consumption as they typically contain high levels of THC, and that can thus be toxic to animals. So essentially that just means dogs and cats, their endocannabinoid system does not work the same as ours. Their systems in general do not work the same as ours. So whenever you are providing CBD for your dog or for your cat in order to help with anxiety, itching, licking, inflammation, mood, pain, whatever you're using it for, make sure that you're getting like pet safe CBD. If not, make sure it is derived from the hemp variety of cannabis and not the marijuana variety of cannabis, because THC is not good for your dog or your cat in any dose. So what is other uses? Clothing brands and cosmetic brands have even started infusing their products with CBD. Emerging CBD activewear brands, each garment has strategically placed fabric panels infused with CBD microcapsules to align with targeted muscle groups such as quads, hamstrings, and calves, and the legs within the microcapsules, gradually opening over time to release into the skin. So that is similar as to what you can get with the patches. If you're going to get a CBD or THC infused patch from your local dispensary, that's essentially what they're doing within sports clothing, just with the hemp variety, so that way it is legal, because the cannabis variety of CBD you do have to get a medical card for, because it does still have THC in it. But the hemp variety does not. So CBD may play a role in hydrating the skin and have anti-inflammatory effects. So using a product that contains CBD might help with treating dry skin or certain inflammatory skin disorders. So me personally, I have eczema, and I'm knocking shit over. This is what I use for my face. It does have CBD in it, and it does have THC in it. Let me see. It is the 1-to-1 formulation. I'm just making sure I cover up my patient information. It is the 1-to-1 formulation, so it does have equal amounts of THC and CBD, which helps with inflammation in my face and also on my elbows and other places that I have eczema. And I didn't get it for my face, but I started using it on my face, and it works really well for me. If it makes you break out, stop using it on your face, but it does work really great for eczema and other forms of like skin disorders and things like that. But other cosmetic companies are starting to infuse CBD in their cosmetics just to give you as many benefits as possible, because it does provide a lot of benefits without giving you any psychoactive effects. All right, so do not overlook CBD. You could really benefit from it, and so could your pet or whatever. Like, there are so many benefits to CBD, you never want to overlook it. And I see a lot of the times people are like, oh, it's high in CBD, I don't want it. And honestly, THC and CBD, they're partners. They work best together. So make sure that you have some CBD on hand, because it will help if you're too high. Like, if you get the feeling of you're paranoid and you're too high and you smoke too much, take a little CBD. It'll bring it back down a little bit, okay? All right, and these are my sources if you want to look and read deeper into where I found the information that I presented to you from. I do like to promote doing your own independent research outside of my videos or anyone else's videos. Make sure that you're actually using Google and looking through reputable sources and not just YouTube videos. I found a lot that in this day and age, that is not a common thing. A lot of people will do their research through YouTube and through TikTok, and that is not a reputable source. So please make sure that you are doing your own independent research, because everything is coming out with new information with the scientists and the people that are doing clinical studies. So please make sure that you are being updated and keeping yourself updated on things that are important to you and important to the people that you love, because you never know what something could help with, and you never know whether you or a family member will benefit from something. And you watching a video and then doing deeper research, you could discover, oh shit, this will help with grandma or whatever, and present it to them with something other than a YouTube video, because you've done your research and you have the reputable sources. So do deeper research other than these 4 websites, because these 4 websites are just the quick 4 that I put together, and I didn't put these websites together, but I used them to put together this video. And this is only a quick 10-15 minute video about CBD, and there is so much to learn about CBD. So, excuse me. Make sure you do your own independent research, because you never know what you'll find. And you know what? That's honestly what started all of this for me, is me just learning how much there is to learn about cannabis, and me being like, whoa, I want to do videos about this, because there's so much to learn. So definitely make sure that you do your independent research, because you never know what you're going to find. Thank you so much for hanging out and sticking around, and I hope you learned something great from this video that will inspire you to either learn more or to medicate yourself and give yourself benefits that you have been missing out on. So thank you so much for joining. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up for me and drop a comment below if you have any questions or if you have a request on different videos for me to do. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!